Yo, 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 we are back, world. What it do, what it do? This is episode 46, I believe. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Y'all already know how it goes. But this is episode 46. And of course, I have my nearest and dearest with me as always. I got Lewbiton in the building. I got Cam in the building. I got my boy Darius in the building. And today we have a very special duo in the building with us. We got right on target in the building. Go ahead and introduce yourself, fellas.
I'm Justin. Oh, I guess I'll do my intro. All right, guys, what's up? I'm Justin, man. Sorry.
No, this intro, you gave Justin a hard time.
Oh, you wrong.
Cap,
You wrong for that.
you cap as hell. He said just Mike.
Yeah, thank you.
Man, welcome. I'm glad we were able to get it done. I'm glad you guys are here. On behalf of the cast, we're all glad you're here. Everybody was here to make it safe. I'm blessed that that the guys are here. So, do y'all want to do y'all's intros, or was I not good enough this morning?
Perfect. I mean, we getting through it. Hey, I like that.
Yeah. So what's going on, fellas? How have y'all been? What's been going on? How's y'all's week been? Who wants to kick it off?
Go from left to right.
Yeah, let's go.
I gonna start it. It's been hectic. Getting prepared for fatherhood. It's about to hit me, man.
Congratulations.
Two up, man.
Twins?
Twin.
Look, I ain't gonna lie to you. Do you know the sixes yet?
Boy and girl.
Oh, you
Okay.
you might be
Hey,
sick. You might be
I
sick.
He said he done it.
Doctor that right in the park.
Shoot, who knows? I ain't gonna lie, 'cause I got that 4D picture. The little boy look just like me. Copy paste. Man, it's a blessing. Both of them healthy. So at any day now, we shooting for August, but the way it's going, any day they can pop out.
Oh, I'm like, what you mean shooting for August, but any day?
But it's
I
just,
started doing that. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's just, once they get to term to where, they can't come out as preemies and stuff, it's just,
Twins.
yeah, it's hard to call it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Congratulations, though, Bob, man. Congratulations.
Appreciate that.
That's a blessing. It's a blessing, bro. Or slow you down. I know you probably hot in the streets. But slow you down.
Nothing down. Hey, why he look, man?
he said, yeah, I ain't slowing it
Shit down.
crazy.
Just the pockets hurting. So with y'all though.
I just got back from Houston like 3 hours ago. I went to a little birthday party out there. Other than that, I've been chilling, man. Car practice still. I got a lot of appointments coming up, bro. So I don't know. For me, I feel like the appointments make me really sleepy. Like every time I go to an appointment, then another one, I get home, I be like, I'm ready to go to sleep. I feel, I don't know what it is, man. But I got cleared to go hoop again. My car practice, I can work out a hoop again. So slowly doing that. But other than that, I've been chilling, man.
Awesome, man.
What's up, buddy? Man, it's just a new week, man. I ain't got nothing new. Nah, for real, I ain't got nothing new, man. Really just fight hours.
We gonna get into that. You feel me?
Look, that's all I got.
Yeah, niggas.
Hey, y'all want to
Yeah. We gonna get into that. Hold your horses. You feel me? Let's get through our guests. Let's go, Justin. How have you been? How's your week been? What's been going on?
Oh, man, I've been good. Just working, podcasting. The routine. Been good, though. Busy. But it's a good problem to have.
As always.
So, yeah.
As always.
Yeah, man, I'm saying just working, trying to figure out ways to level up this podcast.
Oh, yeah.
That's like a constant thought process. I had to take a little break off the playoffs. I've been dealing with heartbreak with my Lakers, so I just had to take a little break from the playoffs. But I'm back in it now.
You bet. I can't do
Knew they wasn't going nowhere.
I wanted to go a little.
Yeah, I definitely would have liked to see. We gonna get into that. We jumping ahead, but nah, I've been good though. I've been good, busy, like you said, good problem to have. Just staying active, staying alive. Continuing to get in touch with myself and my spirituality and shit like that, and just my health. So, mind, body, spirit, like I always say, that's the key. Can't complain there. But yeah, I went to. Like I said, I be having busy weeks.
Yeah.
Friday, I went to support the homie Jay Vasquez and Liliana Marie. They had great shows, a great performance. Really enjoyed it. Like, shouts out to them. Um, I'm trying not to crash. It's too early to crash. It's too early to crash. Friday night, when we get into releases, Rosama dropped his EP, The Orange Tape. So I pulled up to that release party to celebrate with my guys. Shouts out to him. Great project. I can't wait for the album. Turned around, went to Oklahoma, shot the homies family reunion. Came home. Now we back here. Just on the go.
Yeah, moving.
But yeah, what's up, Ariel? You look like you got something to say.
No, anybody who knows Zay, he's around. Filling up the itinerary is definitely on par for that, man.
Hey man, that's what I gotta do. I be bored. I don't got no kids. I got 2 dogs. I don't got no significant other, no spouse. I gotta do something with my time.
Yeah, I don't mean to cut you off. I often ask you, like, that show you be posting, like them, like they doing like they mixing. Like, what is that? Like, where do you be going to see that at?
What show?
Like, you were saying you went to, like, I think I seen on your story, like, I think it was a girl, she playing one song over another, like a mixer.
Oh, you're talking about DJ Pay. Yeah. You
Yeah,
talking
like
about those DJs.
Yeah.
I be at a couple different DJ events.
So it's just a DJ event. It's not like
it's just
Okay.
being at a lounge, like whether I'm at Lady Love, Double D's, just pull up to a lounge and kick it for the night.
Yeah.
Nothing major. It's nothing like super special. Like, yeah, the one that you're talking about probably for Pay. I went to, it was like an R&B night, and it was by True Colors.
Okay.
So yeah, and she's phenomenal.
They be loud though. Like I like how they be blending the 2 songs, because you never think that one song would sound good over this one, or these lyrics would sound good on this song. So it's pretty loud.
Yeah. So you just gotta pop up. You gotta see where the events are. I
Yeah.
know you kind of live far out there.
Nah, I'm driving though. I make that drive, bro. I know I live far, but like, if it's for me, I grew up super close to like Dallas. You know what I'm saying? So once I get past like Louisville, I'm like, I'm already in Dallas, bro. It's like 20 minutes. I know how to time it. Like, yeah, at the tollway, I'm straight.
On me, yeah.
If it's open, have mercy,
bro. Hey, matter of fact, speaking of that, because for some reason, anytime I try to hop the 35 tollway, the way I'm going is never open. Like, every time it's the opposite direction, I'll be pissed as hell because I'll be like, I'm trying to do 100 and I'm stuck in traffic.
Yeah.
My second thing is, when the fuck did they demolish the Beltline Bridge?
You must ain't went that way lately.
Nah, I'm telling you, when I left to Oklahoma, that hoe was up. Like, that hoe has not been demolished that long. For real?
Yeah, he was talking about it.
I didn't even. Just must have looked right.
Like Beltline going towards Luna.
Coming this way, but going back in the from Coppell into Carrollton. I was like, I looked and I said, I could have swore this bridge was up when I left. But nah, I do not go past Beltline ever. I rarely go to Louisville. I rarely go north. Like, I'll pull up to Louisville to go to Flock of Faves. Like, I just pull up there, kick it with the guys, congregate with good guys. That's about all. But I'm not going to Denton County. It's hard to get me out there. I'm sorry. But yeah, outside of that, bro, I ain't really been on much. Just, I'm sober. I'm 100% sober. First time in 11 years.
Congratulations.
Awesome, man.
So,
man, I'm fighting sobriety every day. So you better than me. I'm
like,
and I'll be honest, man. Like, with sobriety, I'll tell you, because everybody in here tell you, I'm a heavy smoker, like multiple times a day. And I got to the point where it's like you said, you want to take the podcast to the next level. You're trying to take the things that you're doing to the next level. And it's like, I'm doing good fried. I'm doing good stone, but I feel like I could do much better sober. And that kind of also helped, like, my spirituality journey kind of helped with the sobriety, because I found some other things to, help with my sobriety. Um, like Blue Lotus. Did I tell y'all that last week? Yeah, like I've been on some shit, man. Like just different plants and that have different healing properties. I think I got papaya leaf over there. I got all types of shit. Like
I feel you on like I'm gonna say I've been kind of detoxing a little bit.
I got detox shit over there too. I'll put you on,
bro. I literally right now I'm on day 2 of like killing like a gallon of okra water.
I got some shit for you.
When I say like as far as men, like they say it's for women, help like they, menstrual and all that. For men though, it helps with your digestion, inflammation, skin. It'll clean you out, and nobody really talk about that as far as men, and it help with your prostate too.
Yeah,
so that's what I'm saying. That's important, especially for black men. That's something like we don't even think about until it's too late, and you struggling with prostate cancer, or you going through the ropes with it.
I'm telling you, and it's like you don't even gotta go see a doctor. You feel me? I go to this spot. It's called Chioma. It's right here in Farmers Branch on Midway. So shouts out to them because every time I go in there, they get me right. I done changed my skincare routine. I done changed. I'm stopping using like the additive soaps and whatnot. Like just the things that have unnecessary ingredients.
Yeah.
So I went to like charcoal soap. Like I'm in a different bag right now. So and that's why I mean like my spirituality in general has unlocked so much more. And it's like I feel good. I feel great. I feel like a lot of my homies that have known me for a long time, they'll tell you like, bro, I ain't never seen Zay smile this much in his life. Like, or as long as they've known me, they've never seen me smile this much. I've done things I don't usually do. Like, nigga, I'm making TikToks.
Yeah, facts. I'm like, you barely even will watch a TikTok, and now you're making them.
You feel me? Like, yeah, and it's just been, it's cool, it's fun. It's like, it's the same thing as podding. I'll just get on there and talk. I'm like, I had a message for the YNs the other day, or a message about YNs, and I want to put it on this scale because I think it needs to be discussed a little more too. And it's like, I was talking to my mentor last night. Once upon a time, we were the YNs. Me personally, right? Niggas,
I was there.
Niggas know. Once upon a time, and it's like, back then, when you're that young, when you're 21, 22, like, you're just now becoming an adult. You're not really an adult for real. Like, you're still a kid. You're trying to, like, figure this shit out. And that's what they're going through. And they're living off the adrenaline, the rush of being on their own for the first time. So, it's just, you're going to have your bumps and bruises. And that's why I think that guidance is very important. But yeah, let me get off my TED Talk. Man.
That's much needed, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like personally, like a lot of YNs, they might not have no male role model. You know what I'm saying? Or like what they getting taught in school, sometimes it won't shift to like a real life situation. Like for instance, credit. They might not teach you about credit in school. They might teach you about anything. So when you get somebody like of age older, like maybe like y'all 28 to 30, like 35, or maybe even older than that, no matter, like, if you're able to sit there and like take the lesson from that person and listen to what they're telling you, it can help you in the long run. You might not mess up your credit. You might not get on eviction or no car payment you can't afford for the first time, and like then you start off, but you begin already behind. Then if you don't take the time out to listen to what a person's telling you, you're not taking this advice, you go further and further. Then when you about 25, 26, you like, I gotta catch up, and now you playing catch up instead of like, you know what I'm saying, taking that or having anybody to even give you that. You know what I'm saying? So and it's respectable, brother. If you feel like you got to put that on your platform, do that, because somebody gonna listen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Somebody gonna take the opportunity and listen to it, bro.
I'm gonna do it every time, and it's kind of like I told you when we sat down. Told y'all when we sat down. We have a platform, we have a voice. We should probably be using it for good.
Yeah.
Using it to like, hey, bro, you probably shouldn't do this. Like, I've been down that route, bro. Yeah. I fucked up a lot of shit. These two niggas can attest. These two niggas can attest to, just how wild I was through my, like, for instance, me and my mentor was talking, why the fuck was I killing bottles of Hennessy? Like, why were we doing this back in the day?
Yeah, handles. Not bottles, handles.
Like they've had to take the handle from me. Like I'm already, what was it? Like halfway through, like damn near finished with the bottle, the handle. My fault. You know, just solo. You know, and it's just, why was I doing that?
Trauma.
Definitely trauma. You know,
trauma.
And you don't really understand that trauma until you're older. You know, until you start to realize, like, damn. Like, for instance, matter of fact, are you a dad, Justin?
I'm not.
You're not. So you're in the same boat as us three.
Yeah.
So what I want to talk to y'all, you know, is about fatherhood. You know, and did y'all's trauma affect how y'all viewed fatherhood?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I feel like I approach every aspect of parenting like I'm not trying to do anything negative that I might have experienced as like when I was a kid.
Yeah.
You know. But also I feel like that's putting a lot of pressure on yourself, unnecessary pressure. Like it's alright to mess up.
Give yourself grace.
Yeah, you gotta give yourself grace. Because I mean you probably gave your parents grace. Like,
You ain't know better.
Yeah.
You know better.
It's a lot of beating yourself up.
Yeah.
Like, really, because, like, I would say one thing, like, that I'm struggling with is my mom, I felt like she was never there. She was there financially, but as far as being there for me, it affected me. As far as, like, say, like, going to the football games and stuff, you getting a sack and looking up in the crowd, and you have nobody cheering for you. And it's like, you got the dude who sucked. He barely getting in, and his whole family there. You know,
bro, that changed a lot.
That changed a lot, and I felt like that's why I was kind of like sitting down talking to my mom about like that's why I never felt like I went as far as in sports and stuff like that. I was good, like I could pretty much play any sport, do anything, but I just never had that drive. I had somebody push me because she was never there. She was always like, "Let me go get this money." I had everything. I had the nicest of the nicest stuff. I was driving a car at 14. Like, I was in 8th grade, only person with a car. But I was a popular kid, but I still wished, you know, I had my family there in my corner. So that's one thing I've always said. I'm not going to push the money towards, you know, over my kids. I'm always be there for them through every step.
Yeah, that time is more valuable than
Hey,
anything you can buy for you.
For real.
I try to make sure I make everything for my daughter.
I was like, being there, it counts. And, like, you see it. Like, the difference in their face and they seeing you, you know, and it's like they light up. He know it too, cause boy, his little man go crazy when he see him.
Yeah, give up the mic, man. Let him talk, bro.
I'm here.
No, look, man, I'm here to tell you, it don't matter. My kid, somebody else's kid, your kid out of line, the kid need their ass whooped, man.
Damn.
They tell y'all, nah, man, my little man tried me in the barbershop yesterday, and bro, I just was like, I ain't even recognize him, but I'm sitting there just like, bro, this is some shit I probably would have did as a kid. So, you know, I can't, you can't really beat yourself up, you know. There ain't no manual how to be a good parent. So, I mean, all that said, man, just teach them right from wrong, you know, instill in them, you know, the person you want to see them be, sort of thing. But yeah, man, aside from that, I'm whooping ass. Yeah.
How old are y'all kids?
I got a 3 and a 6-year-old, man. Yeah, I got 2 of them.
And what about yourself?
I got 2-year-old.
Okay.
2-year-old. Oh yeah, so you going through it. She trying to get over on you.
Exactly. Every day, man. Yeah, little girl. Yeah.
I gotta ask y'all a question. Like, I don't know y'all parent situation, but do you feel like people who are like you were saying, like you don't have that greater situation with your mom, do you feel like that like force you, or like you feel like you feel entitled to be a better parent? Like you feel like I gotta be there, like no matter. Do you feel like the people who ain't had parents, when they have kids, they become better parents?
I feel like it depends. With me, more of my struggle is watching how the world's going and financially.
Yeah.
Like the unknown of, do I have enough to take care of this kid?
Yeah.
Feeling like I'm barely making it, getting through the steps. Then you look back on it, you like, damn, I really did that.
Yeah.
So that's me right now. It's like I'm trying to afford these bills, get everything paid for, all this other stuff, and still be able to take care of myself.
Yeah.
And not be like, damn, I need $20. Let me borrow $20 from somebody.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like it can go either way. Like, I've seen people fall into the same pattern that their parents.
Yeah.
Like, they dad was a deadbeat, so they ain't have no example, so they gonna
come
be a deadbeat too. They don't know how to take care of the kid because they never saw it. I feel like my approach is I'm trying to be the best parent I can be, even if I didn't have the best example at some point.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to, me and my wife, we trying to make sure we the best parents.
So, like, even on that topic, right? Because I asked, because for the first time in my life, right? Everybody in here knows, is Zay and kids? No. You know, like, for the first time in my life, like I said, my journey, it's been a nice little 5-6 month journey, just been in isolation. But for the first time in my life, I've always made the excuse that, nah, I'm a careerist. Like, this is what I do. This is my focus. And I finally realized, like, it's out of fear. Like, I've been scared to have a kid because, like, while me and my pops have a great relationship now, growing up, we did not. You know, and I didn't want to put a child through that. And as I see, you know, my name Arion become a dad, like, you know, I'm watching Cam change as the months go by, bro. Like, I'm just seeing the difference in, like, how that goes, and I'm just finally looking at it in a sense of, I think I can do it. Like, why can't I have it all? Like, if you guys, and I'm gonna say this again, like, I'm gonna just drive it home. If you guys haven't read The Way of the Superior Man yet, I suggest everybody in this room read it, find an audio book, do something. I know you two niggas don't be doing shit at work.
His job, I be looking on it, not too much on him.
Bro, I be on FaceTime with y'all.
Make sure y'all.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, from my perspective, I've always been scared to have kids. I've always wanted kids, but like, and me and my wife, like, we're gonna be trying, but it's like you're never gonna be ready. Like, it's never gonna. Everything's not gonna line up exactly how you want it before you do it. But I think I'm not a parent yet, but I think it's gonna be worth it when it happens. But yeah, no fear. I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that. But I mean, as far as like parenting, luckily I was blessed with my parents, but I still want it to be the best me and be a little different, if that makes sense.
No, that makes 100% sense. How do you plan on, like, what are some of the things that you want to do to be different? Like, what are the things that you're like, oh, when I have a kid, this is what I want to do?
I mean, I haven't really got that far, but like for example, like with like sports, like my parents let me play sports. I just wish that I would have the drive. Because like now I love sports. Wish I would have played sports, you know. But I kind of just want to give that to my kid. Like, hey, don't give up. Like, keep pushing. If it's something you actually want to do, like, do it.
Yeah.
Like, and not that they weren't supportive, but they didn't push me as much as I feel like.
More. Do this. And like, I feel that because I wish I would have had that same thing.
Yeah.
You know, granted, like, my mom's was always there. I was just sorry at sports.
But you had love though.
I can run track. I can run. Like, everybody knows that I can run track and I can box. You know, I wish that I would have had more, you know, drive for that. But once again, I was just a badass kid. So, and my mom worked a lot. So, like, there was nobody to take me to practices. You know, even like when everybody's like, oh, you're a good actor. You know, like, bro, I've never done this before. And I talked to my mom about it. And, you know, just, she knew I would be good at it. You know, like, sports probably wasn't even supposed to be my thing for real, for real. It was probably supposed to be acting, modeling, things of that nature, like entertainment, the things that I'm great at now. But like, just due to circumstances, like, couldn't invest in that. Couldn't invest that in that skill. So, you know, it turns you into shit, whatever else you can get into.
Yeah.
And shit, I was outside with the older dudes, you know? But like, even just on that note of having kids, like I said, my mind is finally started to shift into a sense of, it's my turn to step into being the patriarch. You know, like I've looked at my grandpa my whole life. Like that's my hero, my role model. Love him to death. Do anything for him. You know, he'll do anything for us. So he had 2 girls. My mom had 2 boys. I'm the firstborn son. So the way he looks at it is, Zay, you
Carry on this legacy.
You feel me? Like, and like I think I was really scared to do that up until the other day. And like I said at my boy Kenny's reunion, watching him fulfill that inspired me in a way that I've never been inspired before. And I don't think that happens without my sobriety. First and foremost, let me say that I don't think that happens without me being sober. But it inspired me to the fact where it's like, I don't know. We might see a little Zay in, a couple of years,
Okay.
We might.
I'm the back to what you were saying. Like I got 17 nieces and nephews.
I thought you was about to say siblings.
No.
I'm gonna spit my drink up.
Out of my father's kids, I'm the only son, so like I feel kind of like how you do with the grandpa. So, like if I don't have no boys, like my last name just die, but I got like a lot of nieces and nephews already. Like I got 3 great grand nieces and nephews too, and like I want kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm young. I want kids, bro. But the reason why I feel like I want kids is 2 reasons though.
Hold on. Great. He said grand nieces and nephews. You threw them.
Yep. Like 2 of my nieces, I got a niece the same age as me, and I got a niece like maybe 3-4 years younger than me, and she got kids, bro.
Okay.
Like, bro, my dad.
I was like, wow.
That's great, huh? Is my vocabulary off? Was I wrong? Is the wrong term or something?
Oh, no.
It just took me for a curve.
But that makes you see like the lineage of
Nah, my dad was a hoe. I'm gonna come out and say it. My dad had 2 kids at 15, 2 of them baby mamas. You know what I'm saying? They live literally across the street from each other. You know what I'm saying? So, and then he had me in 30, and my sister at 29, something like that. But yeah, he had a lot of fun. I'm gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? And
Nothing wrong with that.
he had to slow down, but. Now, just the way I see my nieces and nephews, like, or like they kids, or you know what I'm saying, like when they walk in the room, like they kids just light up and see them, like something to push you. I feel like a lot of reason why people had kids sometimes it'll force you not to crash out. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a couple of partners who like just retarded in the street, just throw it off in the head. As soon as he had a little kid, man, he done turned and he damn near a preacher at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you saying I'm thinking about my kids.
Yeah, bro. And I respect that, bro. Like it's a beautiful thing, bro. So I mean, if you feel like you finna do it, man, do your Dougie, bro. I know it's hard out here, but like find somebody you feel like my biggest fear of having kids, like I don't know about yours, but my biggest fear of having a dumb baby mama. Like that's my that's my biggest fear, bro. Like
a dumb and an ugly baby mama. You got me fucked up.
Like I'm so scared of I think that's the reason why I ain't got no kids, bro. I'm just so scared.
Same, bro.
Baby mama, bro. Yeah, bro, I'm so scared.
I feel you. Yeah,
feeling, bro. When my biggest feel cause my family very family oriented. I know if I have a kid, my aunties and nieces and whatever, they gonna be there. Like they gonna support me. But my biggest fear is a woman trying to play my kids against me, or we just can't. I gotta fight for my kids, and she claimed these my kids. No, bitch, I put the baby in you. Them our kids. That's my biggest fear, bro. That's my biggest fear, man. I'm just scared to have a dumb baby mama, bro. That's my biggest fear, bro. But I heard though, and I want to ask y'all this: should y'all have kids? Y'all, is it true that when you start having kids, the woman you met, she not the same person no more?
Oh man,
I heard this from a lot of people. Look, she's not the same person no more. I ain't saying for the worst.
The moment y'all get married,
look at bro, he bro, hold on. Shit, I answered that question here, and I gotta go home tonight.
let me answer this.
I got it. Look, and we got this.
Yeah.
You're not speaking.
Yeah.
All right.
But it's important to know who you're having a kid with.
Yeah.
That's a big part of it. Making sure you choose the right partner. Because yes, we all change. Yeah. And even so, I'm divorced. Even when you get married, the expectations change. Yeah. The things that you could get away with before, you're not getting away with that. And I imagine it's the same thing. You start to have a kid.
I would say the only thing that I've noticed different is the hormones. Bruh, We just got into it yesterday. But I mean, as far as like you see the change, like you can't see the change. I'm lucky to know who got me pregnant, because I'm just saying like that. It's the running joke, but she got pregnant. That wasn't me doing it, you know. End of the day,
You got trapped, nigga?
yeah.
I did not expect you to answer that quickly. On
Shit, we was out there wine. I was asleep, and she took it.
Don't sound like
Damn, that's
Was, I mean, but hey, at the end of the day, it what it is. Hey,
off that wine. They got you down.
yeah, but that's
be
another
like
story.
that.
Yeah.
That's another story. But yeah, we didn't even know until a couple months later, type shit. Like, yeah, it was, end of the day, we here. But
she took it. It's crazy.
I mean,
He hadn't said on the podcast, like, how long?
you know what I'm saying? That's, but end of the day, I know, we don't have to talk. It's like, I take care of my responsibility. I'm gonna be there for my kids.
Yeah.
We, it ain't going the way we thought it was, but we still gonna rock out and we gonna be cool.
Yeah,
It ain't nothing on bitter being like, oh, you talking such and such, I'm gonna keep my kids away from you. None of that. She know I'll fight for them kids.
Yeah, I respect that.
And she not even trying to, she waiting on them to pop out so she can be like, here, take your kids.
Yeah.
So I'm happy at the fact of I don't have to deal with that bitterness. It's just trying to make sure she comfortable and happy. I mean, I feel like it's been a struggle on the other side of, trying to date and, talk to, and get women to understand, like, hey,
Because they still gonna think
it ain't no going back and forth on this situation. Like, we are just strictly copacetic, but it is what it is.
No, that's like
Okay.
And then even like the reason why I want to talk about fatherhood is because I think it's important to know, like, especially me being a retired YN, like a retired crash out.
He tweaked that earlier. Y'all. He came in here on that bullshit. Just no.
We gonna get to that. You was a disrespectful nigga. You was a disrespectful nigga, bro. We gonna get to that. Nigga gonna walk in a Nuggets fan's house and say "fuck the Nuggets."
I had no idea, y'all. I had knew, but I ain't knew all the way. I ain't know all the way.
I'm crashing. But nah, like even then, like I respect each one of you guys that are fathers, bro, because y'all are raising the next generation of men. You guys and your partners are raising the next generation, and it's really cool. I'm really trying to stop saying, and in that clip, I said, 18 times in 1 minute and 2 seconds, bro. I was livid.
You counted?
Yes, I did. I did. I noticed. But yes, I counted because I just kept hearing it.
Yeah.
But overall, that's inspiring because knowing what I know now, I would love to be there and raise a young man. Raise him through that. Because at first I thought being a girl dad would be cool. I'm already a sucker for all my nieces.
Man, bro, my nieces, bro, it's just like hard to tell them no, bro.
Being a girl dad.
You see, like, and I, that's why I say possibly, who knows in about, 3 years or so, we'll see where I'm at. If I have a partner, if there's somebody I'm with long term, which is rare.
Yeah.
But I've changed. I'm changing. I'm growing. I'm trying to get better.
Yeah.
Because I've acknowledged those fears too. So, and I think that's a lot of part of what stopped a lot of my relationships from succeeding. Is me being scared. Being scared of divorce. Like, oh, shit, nigga, I done been through it now.
Yeah.
Like, I know what to expect. I can thug it out. But overall, just even being scared to fail a little human being who's depending on you. So, like, I just want to clap it up to all the fathers in this room, bro. Y'all great, future fathers, bro. Y'all do it up. Y'all inspire me. Yeah. But let's get into enough of the soft talk real quick. Let's get into, right on target. Talk to us about how y'all's platform came about, y'all's friendship. Which one of y'all want to kick it off?
I mean, our friendship started 12.
Gotta be 12 years by now.
Years ago.
Yeah.
We used to work together. At Target.
at Target.
Okay.
That's the name of the podcast. Okay?
I like it.
There was also
All right. When we first started the podcast idea, it was in 2020. Right before COVID hit. So it was 5 guys. We all worked at Target together. We all had a group chat where we would talk about sports, whatever, music, whatever's going on. And we got 2 episodes in with all 5 of us. Hard to get all 5 of us together.
Trust me, I know.
And the last couple episodes, it was me, Michael, and our former third. And so we rebranded a year after that? Not even a year after that.
no,
It's probably like a year. We rebranded to the Right on Target. That we were in an apartment. It wasn't consistent at all.
setup was not as good as it is.
No, this is a nice setup. Our setup was not like this.
Hey, look, man. And this took time. Like, this is all stuff I've accumulated and bought over the years.
Yeah.
Like, once again, all the artwork you see is just like things that I've bought over the years that I like to see.
Yeah.
And that's how all of it comes together.
Yeah. And then so once again we stopped. We all got busy, and then I was like, "Hey, let's do this again, but let's be for real." So that's where we got into the studio. We've been doing that for a year and a half now. Now it's just me and Mike. So yeah,
We on there every week. Talking
every
about
week.
sports and music. In the NBA, NFL, mainly hip hop, music goes.
Yeah.
So what made y'all want to start the pod? Just like y'all was just like, you know what? Sounds like a good idea.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's pretty much just like, we talking about this stuff every day pretty much. Let's just get behind the mic. Yeah. Try that. And we liked it. Our first one, we liked it a lot. Is the consistency issue was so bad.
Mm-hmm.
But the actual act of podcasting,
Yeah.
it took a lot of tinkering to figure out our formula, but now we get it.
Yeah. And plus, like with me and Mike, we've known each other for 12 years, but we have a good bond. So like we work together well on the podcast and off the podcast. And me and Michael, we have the same mindset. We're always thinking about what's best for the podcast and how to move forward and all different things like what's coming up next. What are we going to do this year? What are we going to, all the time. So
like, I feel like in order to be successful,
make sure you're talking to the mic, because
my bad.
even the homies talked to me. They was like, "Hey man, the guy in the middle, bro, we couldn't hear him."
That was right.
They was hitting me up. We couldn't hear him.
That I really want. We need to run it back.
We can, bro.
That was bad.
that was rookie mistake.
But I feel like just being in this industry in general, I feel like you got to be a little bit obsessive with what you do.
Yeah.
I know you know that. But and I think me and him had that same mindset. Like it's we approach it like a job, but it's not like hard.
Yeah.
Hating the go.
Yeah, we having fun with it.
Yeah.
The moment you stop having fun, it's just. But no, it's a fun time, man.
That's dope. Yeah. So out of all the things like that, because you guys do a couple different things, like you guys do the vlogs,
Yeah.
Like, how did that come about? Because y'all did was it the All American game? What was it
we
like?
went to the Shrine Bowl.
Shrine Bowl.
Okay.
Yeah. That came kind of like with a collab with the studio we at.
Mm-hmm.
They said if we all need some media passes, let them know, and they'll help us get it. So I saw the Shrine Bowl. We sent it over to them. They signed us up to get some media passes. Then it was set from there, man. We got to talk to some college players who were trying to get drafted and all that. So got to go to the actual game and stuff too. So that was pretty cool. We trying to do some.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on some media passes right now
As we speak.
like, I'm refreshing the page like every day.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's one thing we're trying to get into here. I know me and Cam have talked about it a few times. For like concerts and everything, just being able to, be media, do what we do.
Yeah.
So talk to us about that experience, y'all went through, and y'all talked to some of these players. Like, who did y'all talk to? How was the event as a whole?
I can't remember all the people we talked to. We talked to a lot of people, just like position groups, like tight ends. We didn't talk to any quarterbacks.
No.
Defensive play, a lot of defense. Yeah.
It was a set day that we went to.
Yeah.
Tight ends, receivers.
Yeah.
But I mean, first person we saw was.
Yeah, we did see Shador.
He was in the media scrum. He didn't talk to people individually because he was gonna be on all day. But yeah, we got to go in the media scrum.
Cool.
We kind of had some rookie mistakes. We didn't turn on our mic while we were in the media scrum. But,
Hey, like you said, learning. It's
trial and error.
Like, he was literally the first person we went to.
Yeah.
We figured it out. Yeah, we talked to a lot of people. We got to the actual Shrine Bowl game. Well, I got to the actual Shrine.
Yeah, I did not get to go, man. I got sick.
Damn.
The day, right?
The day of, yeah.
But the game was cool. I was down there on the field, you know. I got to talk to Eddie George. Got to ask him a few questions because he was getting honored.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
Hey, Eddie George from Ohio State. Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, that Eddie.
Yeah.
That's lit.
So he was. I just looked. He was right there beside me. So I was like, okay, let me pull up my camera and ask him some questions. You know, the game was cool. Then I was like Deion and Shador, they kept walking by. Shador didn't play. And then after the game, I got to talk to Shiloh. That was like that kind of produced probably our most viral clip. Right
Yeah,
there.
that was
Yeah, I got to ask him a few questions too. Like he was kind of heated after the game. Like you could tell he was a little pissed off after the game.
Play better.
Nah, just he had a clip that went viral right before about him getting. They said he got cooked on the route.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was just pissed off about it. So
He
I
probably
was like, I saw him mad. I was like, all right. I was like, hey, what do you have to say to the haters or something like that?
Yeah.
Good question. Good time.
Yeah, so it was good timing too, for real. He answered that, clipped it up. It was cool.
Got Andrew Whitworth.
Yeah, Drew Whitworth. Yeah, it was a cool experience, man. I'm trying to run that back.
I gotta ask you a question. I'm gonna cut you off.
Are you good?
How important do you feel like that media, like, I mean, y'all were able to get on like the floor, and like, do you feel like that like brought more views to your podcast? Like, how important was that decision y'all made to do that to the podcast?
I think as far as, I mean, y'all know clips are very important.
Yeah.
And the short form content is so important.
Yeah.
And I think it did bring a lot of attention, especially the Shiloh clip. Like I said, that was probably our most viral clip right now. People interacting with it because Shiloh, he's an interesting figure, you know.
Yeah.
People love to hate him, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's such a good. Like he seems. Let me say it. He seems like a good guy, and we'll get into the NFL draft.
Yeah.
Because we got to talk about that shit. Did we talk about it last week? Yeah, we got to talk about that shit.
Yeah, I think it's important, man, to just try to get yourself out there. You don't know who you're gonna meet when you out there either.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way I see it is either content like that or like Mike said, like you never know who you're going to meet. So like opportunities could come up if you meet, I don't know, like a popular reporter, something like that. Someone we can bring on as a guest.
Yeah.
And that way we can get more views that way, maybe get more followers. Because once they see someone they like, maybe they'll check out the rest of our stuff.
Yeah, more exposure.
We rock with y'all. So just pretty much like that, man.
You got something to say? You look like you was ready to say something.
Hey,
Yeah, you know. Hey, speaking of that, did y'all see? Now I told the nigga to stick to football, but after the draft, Shador's song "Perfect Timing" spiked up at streams. The song is still ass, but I love how we.
Your daddy couldn't rap.
The song is still ass.
I feel like I don't mean to be funny, but like I feel like when you go from sports to like music, people already kind of like judge you a certain way. Like for instance, like it's kind of crazy that Jello popped. Like not real talk, but he didn't go all the way to NBA. But like
That's the reason why.
I feel like you look at like Shaq and Kobe got music out. You're not playing that in your car, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
Deion Sanders got music out. You're not playing that in your car.
Shaq got a song with Zero
He
go hard. It go hard. It go.
But I'm saying this. But I'm saying this. You saying this right now, bro. And I'm not saying you are the only one, but you one out of few who's like, man, that bitch bang. Like, cause they are looking at him in a certain light. You know what I'm saying? Like Damon Lillard got a whole song out, a whole mixtape probably. And I think
rap though.
No, I know. I'm not saying you can't. I'm not saying you can't. But I'm saying the perception of a person, like it's like for instance, like people didn't take Master P serious when he started hooping. Cause they think he a street nigga. Like, it's like the light you come from. I feel like when you an NBA player, NFL player, you start rapping, like people looking at you like, oh, he not really like that, or like not even like that, but like they were like, man, stick to your day job instead of like trying to tune in to what you got going on.
You know what I'm saying? Stick to their day job.
Yeah, like Shallow or whoever, Shador trying to make that song.
Niggas do. But like Miles Bridges.
I was just about to say Miles Bridges.
Bro can leave the league and have a real deal career in rap. And I'ma bang that shit, bro. Like, it's getting played in the car.
Miles Bridges getting features from like legit rappers.
Right. Yeah. Miles Bridges, Dame. Like, those are probably the only two.
You can't. Who?
Nah.
Man,
Bro,
get out of here.
Bro, I just feel
Ain't
like
nobody jamming
you
it.
making too much money dribbling that ball out there to go out and try to rap. It's like, kinfolk, like, it's cool to go in the studio and freestyle and get one out, but you already done blew up in one. You done already blew up. What you want this for? Like, I don't know. Yeah, like, I mean, it ain't nothing wrong with switching lanes though. I mean, if you feel like that's what you want to do next, or you feel like you got like a talent for it, cool. But I just feel like it's like, I like trying to hear Katie's song in my car.
KD was just high. KD was high as hell, and his partners told him to hop in there and get in the booth. That's what that was, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, like, cool, you guys were having fun.
Yeah.
And, like, I understand that everybody should at least, if that's your passion or, like, something that you like to do, like how we were talking about doing, like, a little freestyle session.
Yeah.
Like, that shit's only going to SoundCloud. But, like, you got to go find that bitch if you looking for my verse.
Right?
Yeah, like, you're not finna have a whole thing and a promo run on it. No, I'm not. It's not my lane. Unless that song is just that good. Yeah. Like, I have to have that type of confidence in it because I understand I'm not a rapper. Yeah. I can talk though.
Yeah. You might swerve in that corner. You never know.
Whoa.
Man, like, oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, even like that, like, he had a catchy song. He had something that it's catchy. And it's good. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, hey man, get back to the G League.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna tell him that. Nah. All right, cool. Yeah, let's hear what you got to say next. Like, you stole the whole Southern wave, and first of all, come on, Chino Hills, my guy. Like, I don't believe you gangster like that. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I seen your pops. I seen your pops be active in your entire career in life. Don't try to play gangster. Like, you know, those are the things that I just look at and I'll be like, come on, bro. Like, know yourself. Like, you're at this point, you're just doing it as a money grab. You know, you don't really fit the image of what you're trying to portray, and which is cool. You're an actor then. Yeah, go get a movie script.
Not everybody should rap. We're learning that. We got this. We on this thing where we listen to people's songs that they send in to us, and we're supposed to give them feedback, bro. Not everybody needs to rap.
You better than me. I'm not doing it.
I mean, it's a lot of bad music.
A lot of bad music out there.
Nice.
What's some of the things that piss y'all off when y'all are listening to music? Like, I know my pet peeves. Like, what are the things that you're just like,
I mean, really,
please?
When the auto-tune too heavy.
Yeah.
When the mixes is
bad.
Yeah.
I hate a piss poor mix and master. Like, bro, pay somebody. Stop trying to do this yourself. You had potential up until you sounded like you were drowned.
Yeah. I had to tell some dude because he had the intro went for 45 seconds before and like I listened to it. I was trying to be patient with dude. I'm like, man, you gotta cut this, man.
Yeah. And he played it for me, bro. And I was already out.
He was out before you.
I said, good.
15 seconds. You ain't started rapping yet?
I think the intro for someone I don't know is crazy.
You feel me? And how long was the actual song?
That's another thing.
Like 30
minutes.
Like 1 minute and 30. Yeah. You thought majority of that time on the intro.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
People just get on beat. One, yes, a piss poor mix and master. I'm big on content. You know, I don't like I'll listen to drill, but only in the gym. But even then, like, content, maybe I'm just getting older. That's unking me. Piss poor mix and masters. Really that. Piss poor mix and masters. And then if you're just like terrible, like
Yeah.
Hey, what our mama say? Hey, if you ain't got nothing nice, don't say nothing at all. I'm quick to be like, next.
Oh.
And like, especially because when you get me in the studio too, if I'm listening to it and I don't feel it, like I'm the hardest person to impress in the studio because I'm gonna sit there blank faced because of what I believe in. One, I don't want to disrupt the creative process. I've been there, I've done it, and like I've listened to songs as we're recording, and you know, it's like, how do you feel? I'm like, you really want my opinion right now? Like, I at least want to hear the finished product before I tell you no. But I know it's a no. Yeah. But I'm gonna give you the opportunity to get the song out because maybe I'll feel different at the end of it. But yeah, I'll sit there blank face. I'm not gonna give you a thumbs up. I'm not gonna turn up because I don't even want to give you that approval yet. Like, or you know, whatever it is, just our disapproval.
Yeah.
Whatever it is you're looking for, I'm not gonna give it to you in that moment. I just want to hear what you're doing. I'm listening to your process and what you're doing and how you're rapping. But no, there's definitely been songs that, hey, bro, we finna have to shelf that one.
Yeah.
Don't even.
You ain't got criticism.
Yeah, and I hate doing that.
Yeah.
Like, because then we don't get anything done. Yeah. You know, like, there's been nights where we're in the studio and recording, and now you're looking at me and I'm like, I don't fuck with either one of you. But now, like, we don't even finish because I've thrown off your process. I don't want to do that. Yeah. But yeah, just piss poor mixing, master. No, those are my biggest pet peeves. I won't even listen. If I get to it, I'm like, or if the beat's terrible. Like, beat selection is a big thing. If you, like we talked about with Will Smith, terrible fucking beat selection.
Wow.
Exactly.
Yeah. Bro.
You don't even fuck with Will Smith.
I don't think I've reached that age yet to where I'm officially like old school unk. I'm the new age unk. I feel like I still wasn't feeling it.
I'm young unk.
I feel like I'm a young unk.
Yeah,
because it's like I still, you know, you still resonate with some of the newer artists that's coming out. You may not be like, I like it, but you can be like, I understand where you're going, young man. But let's switch this up and stuff. Like I literally thought about this during the draft, and I was gonna ask you about this. Remember when we had that topic, and I had brought up Lil Shimmy being up and coming, and I was like, he gonna blow up. You saw everybody was using his song,
but Lil Shimmy's dope.
I was, but that was my point.
Said he wasn't.
No. I know. Don't crash out. Don't crash out. This was a crash out, y'all. I don't know if y'all saw it. Nate flamed me on TikTok. But I was like, everybody will see in a couple months my point. All I was saying is Lil Shimmy was on the up and coming, like, he was pretty good, and I gave him in that top realm of artists.
So what the question is, the big three. So this is in the midst of the Drake, Cole, Kendrick. Yeah.
Okay, this is a whole different conversation.
You know, I was talking about these three, like, because guess what? At the end of the day, the big threes are gonna change, and because, for instance, I'm not gonna put a Lil Shimmy in the big three yet. Okay. Like, if anything, I can live with you saying Rod Wave. Yeah. You know, I said Tyler the Creator. Where niggas started flaming him at is he's like, no, Tyler the Creator's ass.
No.
Like,
I did not say that.
Okay, my bad.
I said, how many times we can walk in this right now?
Niggas ain't playing Tyler the Creator in the car. And then guess what everybody in the comments got in there and said? Nigga, what? I listen to Tyler like
by theyself.
Everything ain't for everybody though.
You're not going to, guess what? I'm not listening to Drake in my car. That doesn't mean that niggas don't fuck with him. You ain't. No, yeah, you seen me put the lyric up. You seen me put the lyric up, and I know exactly what you're talking about. But you niggas have never actually pulled up here and been like, heard me listening to Drake. You niggas have never got in the car with me and heard me playing Drake. You niggas have never been around me and been like, oh, I'm finna listen to that new, what's that shit called? Some sexy songs for you. You niggas do not hear that.
I just watched just playing that Give Me a Hug.
I did not. Put that on your queue. I played "Give Me a Hug in This House."
You was singing.
I was singing it.
You was singing it
Because exactly the same lyric I posted, right? It was everybody's wondering why I don't got kids or got a girlfriend or I ain't getting married, right? And it's because I resonate specifically with that line. And then if you niggas remember, Micah started making a joke out of it because when I will walk into a function, I get hugs, and then guess what I also said? It sounds good in the club, but I am not playing that shit in my car. Yeah. So these niggas is telling a portion of a fucking story. Oh my God. See, these niggas love to lie. I love to lie and try to embellish the truth. Because I can at least say I listened to that song. No, these niggas will be like, niggas ain't listening to Tyler.
All I was trying to say is Lil Shimmy is getting the credit that I said, and he is working up to being in that top realm. I'm not saying he a big three like Drake and all them, but as far as top artists right now, he is in that top. I'm gonna say top 5 of right now. That's hot artists right now that's coming out.
He can be a freshman. That's what he is. He's not a big 3 nigga.
Well, I won't put him in the big 3. I won't put him in the big 3, but everybody playing Lil Shimmy. And
he slaps.
I just didn't want to look at it where it's like, don't sleep on bro, because he has the potential to get there.
Yes.
Okay, that's all.
All I said is the nigga's not a big 3 nigga yet. Yeah. That's my only thing. You can't place him. If you can say you can really place him with Rod Wave at bare minimum. Can you? Yeah. As far as, so you think Lil Shimmy can sell out stadiums? Bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
I'm not saying Rod Wave status.
No, I'm saying can you at least, because I'm putting Rod Wave in a big 3 status. Because he can sell out a fucking stadium. Anywhere you go.
But how many albums do we have to choose from Rod Wave?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He's not a big 3 nigga yet. He doesn't have the longevity. He doesn't have the discography. You need the body of work to be a big 3 nigga.
Oh,
yes,
because
you do.
Listen to this. And the only reason I'm saying this is the last thing I'm gonna say. You can't put Rod Wave in big 3 because with the 2 albums that he has had out, this man is selling out shows and having to do 2 and 3 days in one city in arenas because he got women, children, and men and grown ass men crying, falling out.
Say that, bro.
I'm like,
when he was make a nigga happy, we could talk about the big 3. I feel like you listen to Rod Wave and you might be excited that day, and then you might get the bullshit and feeling like somebody did you wrong. Listen to bro, like you ain't shit happen to you all day. You play Rod Wave, niggas swear that partner finna snitch on him and all type of just crazy shit, bro. So it's like you gotta be a little more happy around Wave. He got some happy shit though.
5.
He do got some happy shit. I just feel like
9.
He got a lot of sad shit, but it's relatable though. You know what I'm saying? It's relatable, but he ain't got no shit to make you want to just jump up and
discography.
You know what I'm saying?
10 projects out. Do I need to count out how many projects Lil Shimmy?
I wasn't comparing them to. I just said I was saying
I ain't sneaking.
I can put Rod Wave in I can as a contributor to the big 3. Yes. Like he's a contender.
But
at this short time.
But what I'm saying is, can you confidently say that Rod Wave and Lil Shimmy are neck and neck?
I wasn't saying that. I'm saying as far as
question.
All right, Zay, you're trying to prove your point. I get it.
Yes, I am trying to prove my point, and I will prove my point. Can you?
Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah, just to go against the grain. Yeah.
You know what? I'll take that just to go.
Yeah.
Like
what does this sound like? I concede. Next topic, please.
Who you got win the finals? Well, who you got in the finals?
Man, Nuggets in 7. Fuck you.
Against who?
Celtics. I think it'll be Nuggets and Celtics. I think, truth be told, matter of fact, hey, shouts out to my Nuggets, man. We just took the series against some bitch ass niggas, the Clippers.
Here you go,
bitch ass niggas. We got the Clippers fan in the
I wouldn't even say I'm a Clippers fan. I'm a James Harden fan. I respect
and that gets bounced.
And it's okay though. And it's okay though.
It's okay though. They sit the fuck home. Send him to Cancun with LeBron, nigga.
You know he getting old.
My bad, sir. You didn't deserve that because LeBron pulled.
Fuck LeBron.
Deserve that straight, but I'm just saying, send his ass to Cancun.
You are with the Clippers too, bro? Oh.
Bum ass nigga gonna come in my house and say fuck the Nuggets. I can't believe it.
It's fuck. Like I don't feel like they a bad team. I just feel like it's fucking because they beat James Harden. That's respectful, bro.
You know what?
You know what I'm saying?
I watched natural selection again today, and I got pissed all over.
I popped you.
Yeah, bitch
I had
ass.
to shoot you, fam. I had to, cause you was crashing out, bro. Like right now, like
Yes.
And you know what's crazy though? Like I never knew Zay didn't act though. So the way he was playing his crash out role, it just meeting him over the days. I'm like, I see why Jordan peaked, bro. Like he not a crash out, but he got that energy where he could play like I could see him playing like if they do like a redo of training day, he could be Denzel on there like crooked. He could be real live, like you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You little throw it out. But it's perfect for your role.
What'd you say, nigga?
Said he gave you the highest praise.
Yeah, nah, I appreciate that. That's why I was like, you still a bitch ass nigga disrespecting the niggas like that.
Fuck, listen, I'm riding with it again. Fuck the Nuggets. I hope y'all lose next round. You know what I'm saying? Just because you ride with
That's why
them.
your team at home already.
It's all right, though. Sometimes nigga need a break. You know what I'm saying?
James Harden get a lot of them every year.
He do. I'm going to ride with him, though. You know what I'm saying? I was, at least they went to 7, though. You know what I'm saying? At least they went to 7.
Yeah, they tried and failed.
Yeah, it's all right.
What you gonna say? You got the mic.
Damn.
Look,
Crashing on both of us today.
look, what can you say after that, man? James Harden's washed. And he's still like
cold.
that, yeah, but he's talking about leading the team.
Yeah.
82 games and then making a deep playoff.
Yeah. I feel that.
Who y'all got going? What do y'all's NBA finals look like? What are y'all's predictions?
Oh man, I don't know. My team's been at home, which I'm glad because they don't deserve to be in the playoffs. Mavericks are ass for what they did, man. It's fuck Nico Harrison forever, for real. I mean, honestly, I could see Denver up there, but on the East, definitely the Celtics. I think the other teams, as much as I'd like to see like a Cleveland or the Knicks, I think they're still too young. They don't have the experience like the Celtics, who just won.
Yeah,
And I don't know.
and who's been back
Yeah.
to back, not winning, but been back to back finals.
Yeah.
So like they have that experience and they know what it takes to get there. Unlike, like you said, the Knicks, the Cavs.
I mean, OKC would be cool, but once again, like that's a young team.
I like OKC. Like
I see OKC get over there.
I think
They can't get over that first round hump for some reason. Have they? What they?
Yeah,
what are they right now?
they've been at home for a while. They swept John Moran and them.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
they relax and they
They
feed
did
up.
light work in the
Yeah,
Yeah. That grenade shit he was popping out, that shit didn't last long around his
like even then, like I think if I'm being honest, I think what I would really like to see is I do want to see OKC over the hump. As much as he's a fucking deadbeat, he can hoop. Y'all already know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards can hoop. I gotta give him his props there.
I like that young man. I'm sorry.
But hey, I still gotta call it like I see it.
I like the court.
You feel me?
I like him on the court.
But your off the court antics is something totally different. Before I would have considered you like, you know what, I fuck with you. Like you a young nigga, you popping your shit. You need some guidance in your life, my boy.
Yeah.
Let's be 1,000 now.
I've already called the broad a predator.
I was just about to say,
I've already said she's a predator,
but
but
let's not put it all on him.
yeah, no.
I just think the fact of, people, that's the thing of where we got to respect the choice and the decision of what you do. I understand, and we were talking about fatherhood at the end of the day, but it's not like he abandoned that kid. He told, that's,
What did we just talk about?
Yeah.
you can say you be there physically at the end of the day, but if you're knowing in your heart that this ain't what that is, and you chose to prey on me, I'm gonna take care of my responsibilities. But at the end of the day, I still have the right to pick and choose if I want to be there or not be there. It right or wrong, no matter how you look at it, he still took care of his obligations financially wise, and he said, hey, he told her from the start, I don't think we should do this, and you preyed on me because you wanted a meal ticket.
Yeah.
This wasn't about no baby out of love or none of this. Now, that's a difference.
Nigga should have wrapped it up.
Hey, you right. But that's why I was saying no guidance as being a young man. How old is he? What, 24? Like, come on. If that.
He 24, 23.
If that. You giving these young players, multi-millions, like generational wealth, like that can change your life. And you're expecting them to be able to make a decision where you saying wrap it up. Come on now.
I can admit I've been irresponsible.
I was about to say, it's
I can
niggas.
admit, I've been irresponsible, but guess what? I also got those irresponsibilities handled.
But like you saying, see how you got it handled? He tried to handle it. And you got somebody that's praying on you because they see the chip.
Look at Drea.
We could have, should have, would have. It happened, but we can't fault the fact of he said, "Hey, I'm gonna take care of my responsibility. You may not like this, but hey, I'm gonna go and get it out the way."
My thing is, I went ahead and even gave her the money. Like, I got the bread to take you to court.
Yeah.
You know, like, you did this to try to get a meal ticket. No, I'm gonna go ahead and snatch the meal ticket from you. You know, I got the money to really take you to
That's
court.
what he did.
No, he went and said, "I'm just gonna give you all."
No. See, that's what people miss. Like, first she tried to get it in Cali. That didn't work. His lawyers got that taken back and going to Atlanta. Then he said, "Okay, well, I got that taken off. You not getting me for a couple million. Let's just go and nip this in the butt. I pay you your money. You go on with your life." Because that's what you wanted. At the end of the day, this wasn't about a kid, none of that. You wanted this kid because you wanted money.
Why would you give her what she wants? She wants the money. No, I'm finna go ahead and say,
Cause he got plenty more.
take the kid.
Because I got plenty.
He didn't
Bro,
want the kid though. Why would
he got another contract coming up. He about to make another 200, 300 M's.
Oh, yeah.
So
23.
that's what I'm at 23.
I was just.
You know what I'm saying? I'm worth what, 200 million at 23. I'll throw you a meal. That ain't gonna hurt me. I'm about to go make another 200. But you're not gonna get 50 out of me.
It's duality in the situation, like you saying, like the woman preyed on this man, like, and it's like, it's for me, it's just like you saying, it is a deadbeat situation, but it's like duality, like, damn, like you only fuck with me because I got this money. You ain't fucking with no regular nigga who work a 9 to 5. You know I got some money, and so you kept the baby. If I was one of these broke niggas who work a 9, I ain't even saying broke, but if I wasn't
The average.
if I wasn't a top 1% of black males or whoever you fucking with, you wouldn't have kept this baby. You doing it out of money and spite, and I feel like that's like having a dumb baby mama, bro. It's like almost the same situation, bro. This woman literally seen that, oh, I got some money, and yeah, he like you saying, he was slipping. He ain't wear no protection. Whatever happened, got pregnant.
But that speaks on what we was talking about earlier, as far as the older generation taking care of the YNs. He a YN right now.
Not even that though. Like you saying, this older woman like playing on some money, bro. Like she already got a baby by a rapper already, so we see what that's hitting for. Like you only messing with somebody in this category already for some money, bro. Like
but he not
you get
the
money
only
off.
one.
That's what I'm saying. She got a baby. She got a baby by a rapper already. Now you got an NBA player. Like,
But you look,
but
look at now. Look at Jalen Green. Look at PJ Washington. Look at all the rest of them that got tricked
He
up.
sound like he in love though.
Hey, she putting that on him.
That's the fire coochie. She got the pressure. And she
got
bad.
that nigga in
But
love,
she
bro.
ran through, but he like, shit, that's my bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Walk across the street.
bro, I'm gonna tell that, bro. Somebody saying this song, if she bad, I don't give a fuck who had her but me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I ain't worried about what you got going on, nigga. This is my opportunity. You know what I'm saying? That's how you looking at it, bro.
Oh,
Like,
shit, we
he ain't
think
dick
she-
watching. He
so
like,
think
shit,
she
nigga,
do.
if she with me, she with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we
You know,
Oh,
in the NFL, you know, they clown Jaden Daniels' mom, but look, she's watching out for him.
I respect that.
She ain't one.
Hey, I don't know.
with it, but it's like at one point also give your son space, like
A little bit.
you know, give him room to breathe. Like you're not letting my man's even talk to them
Yeah.
to see what she's about. You're not even letting him talk to Shorty to see you.
She had that conversation with her. She was saying on the sideline. But I respect that though, bro.
They treat him like he's 13.
That's like KD mama. KD mama the same way. If y'all ain't noticed, KD mama do the same thing.
Look at LeVar Ball. Like, they try to pay him in a bad light, but he right there with his kids, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the parents who are there for their kids in them type of situations, they get put in a bad light, like they overstepping their situation. But I feel like they trying to protect their like their personal investment at their own cost. So I can tell what she on. I done talked to her. I heard her back say, I heard woo. She like put him on game because he could be like, you know what I'm saying, Anthony around this whole, you know what I'm saying, and get got, you know. So it's like, I feel like them parents who is there, like, man, that's I salute it, bro, because it's like you might be a little overbearing, but it's like, you know what your child is worth at this point. You know what I'm saying? He ain't just no regular Joe. I ain't gonna say in regular in a bad way, but he top 10% of you know what I'm saying, America come getting like for money wise. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that try to play on you at that point, you know what I'm saying? It's like a walking lick.
Yeah,
you know.
Sure.
You had something to say?
I just think the kid got the worst out of this whole situation.
Yeah.
Most definitely, bro.
She a victim. she don't even know. You know, she's a, she ain't had to be put out here.
You feel me? And that's my thing, right?
Yeah.
Like at bare minimum, that little girl is gonna run around thinking my daddy doesn't want me, you know, and in turn, all you did was create another one of your baby mamas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Congratulations. You know, congratulations. You played yourself.
Yeah.
You I'm sorry. That's just, it is what it is.
I feel like he still got time. Like y'all said, he young.
Yeah.
I feel like in his 30s, maybe 40s, you know.
Nah, I think by the time he get to his 30s, you know, he'll start to realize the error in his ways. The thing, like I said, it's the adrenaline, it's the rush.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I can't fully blame him because, like I said, I've been irresponsible. I've done wild shit. I've been there. And as I got older, I've learned, oh damn, I handled that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I probably should have been there for my daughter. You know, because that is my daughter.
Yeah.
Regardless of the situation.
Yeah.
So I do have faith in that. But as of right now, I'm gonna give him hell. Because that's what he needs. You know, he needs some people to be like, that's not how you handle that.
Yeah.
You know, not punish the baby. You can punish the BM, but that's what I mean. Take her meal ticket away from her. You can do that. You have the ends to go to court and get custody.
Yeah.
And not have to worry about child support.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you stuck with this baby, but Broad didn't win. That's the most important part. You don't let the gold digger win. You let her win.
I gotta ask you a question, Zay. Like you saying, he got the option to take the baby. Like he got enough money to do that. Do you feel like that's forcing him to be a parent when he already tried to not be one at the beginning? Like when he first told her, "Hey, I want you to get this abortion. I don't want no child."
He got multiple kids. Like he just doesn't give a fuck.
He got multiple kids.
Yeah,
He got kids? No, I didn't know. No. I know. No, also, no. On a real situation, in the real situation, I didn't know he had the kids, so I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Okay, he had the kids.
When he won, he had a whole topic. He said, "Man, you know, my baby, my little girl, she not gonna remember this, but she gonna look back and look at this." He talking about one child. He got like 3.
I didn't know he had a kid. No, I didn't know that. I did not know that. Okay.
Yeah, you would think that.
I mean, but I can't say, but it's like, you know, his grandmother and mother died, so he probably ain't got no like feel for no like guidance from a woman situation. Yeah. And I don't know if his father was there, but now you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
He going after these rapper baby mamas.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this, bro. Like, I look at it like this, bro. Like, he might, since he got this money, he in a situation where an average girl walk outside, he not probably thinking about that. He probably like, this bitch got woo, she already popping. He not thinking about like, man, I could really turn this little 9.5 to about a 10 real quick. But he not looking at it long term. You know what I'm saying? He not thinking like that. He thinking like you saying with the money, bro. Like
he ain't even thinking with the money. He be in a YN. He say, man, I don't fuck that.
But what I'm saying, he got enough money. Like he got enough money. Let's imagine what you're saying. He got enough money to literally tell this woman, I give you $1 million, and not even be worried about giving this woman $1 million. Do you really think that like he not thinking with the money at this point? I know I gotta think about this. I got enough. It's like me saying I can say, you can sue me right now. For instance, whatever happened, you sue me right now for $1. We'll just say $1 for quick. I got enough when they be like, man, I get your ass too. Leave me the fuck alone. You think that a nigga's worried about the $1 he giving you at that point?
I was about to say, shoot, you give me that money, I'm Paul Pierce. I pay for her. You see her? I gonna see that. Cause boy, he was wild.
But you see what I'm saying, bro? Like when you get, I feel like, bro, like as a person, I feel like when you come from where he came from situation, like he probably not used to have a lot of money already, and you just give this person all this money. Then his people die, so he ain't got no guidance to be like, hey, say Kim, shit, he just rich. He a rich broke.
The nigga needs a vet on.
He got a broke mindset, but he a rich nigga. You gotta imagine that, bro. You gotta. Ain't nobody probably telling him. They probably all yes men him at this point. And just you know what I'm saying. Do whatever you want to do. You know?
Nigga need a real vet. That's what he needs, a vet on that team, a real deal voice. Somebody. Once again, like I say, Udonis Haslam.
He got Mike Conley.
They got Mike Conley? He's still in the league?
Yeah. He started.
You think them niggas gonna listen to Mike Conley?
I just said when college
Nah, he tripped.
Bro, I'm gonna say this, bro.
Absolutely.
Bro, when you get money, I realize this, bro. I don't know if you ever realize this, bro. You can't love bro nigga with money, bro. Bro, listen, I'm sorry to tell you this because he not gonna listen to you, fam. Like, bro, when you get, for instance, right? If you go to some of these niggas be going to these like little Tyler concert, the nigga like 18 years old. You think one of them niggas gonna love bro him? He not gonna be listening to that. They got more money than you. What the fuck is you telling me?
And I'm telling you how to keep your money, goofy.
Yeah, but he got endorsement deal. He doing straight. But I'm saying this. I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong, but I'm saying from a different perspective. Like he looking at it like, nigga, you Mike Conley. Yeah, you in the NBA. You probably straight or whatever. But nigga, I'm him right now. Like what you did ain't even comparing to what I'm doing at this point.
The game.
I know
not about that. It's about having that big brother. That
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's not about what I did on the court.
Yeah.
It's not about that. But it's about what I can teach you.
Most definitely.
Like D, if you're sitting here and you got $1 million in the bank and I got 250.
Yeah. I'm gonna listen. I'm not saying what you're saying wrong. No, I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying. But I'm saying probably from his perspective, he thinking like, nigga, this is Mike Conley, bro. I'm not worried about Mike Conley.
Irresponsible.
But
yeah.
But from like somebody who hoops and you gonna analyze those the way before you see a Mike Conley, like you gonna, if he got something to say, you gonna
listen. You gonna listen. Most definitely.
If it's something that you could take away from that conversation, all right, then bet.
Yeah.
If they feeding you a bunch of
bullshit. Yeah.
Something that if there's no substance to it, then so be it.
Yeah.
You know, and you be like, hey, I appreciate you, saying whatever you have to say.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
now I don't agree with it. I don't agree with what he's doing right. I'm not agreeing with it. But looking at his perspective, like I'm not denying what you're saying because I understand. Like even if I got $200 million and my daddy got $0, I'm gonna still listen to my pops, like regardless. But I feel like in his situation, like I'm saying, he came from being a broke nigga to $200,000 or whatever he got endorsement deal. He got all this money. You think that he like thinking about that? He not thinking about that, bro. Like he not sitting there thinking, like, mind you, he got more money than most people. So you become I feel like once you get to $100 million or you making money by just doing what you love, of course. But once you get to a certain point, I feel like some people can't, your mind gone, bro. Like we saying, I feel like this, we'll listen to each other because none of us got $100 million. I'm not saying it's not possible for it to happen, but you gonna listen to somebody reasonable because you're not just the richest person.
You in the same tax.
Yeah, y'all in the same tax. But once I start making 6 figures a day and shit, you think I'm gonna listen to what a nigga saying who making 18 an hour? Hell no. Because what I'm not saying I shouldn't listen to it, but I'm saying most likely a person my age, like he a YN, he younger than me, bro. I'm gonna be 25 next month. He younger than me. So just imagine, like, I'm gonna take advice from y'all. Of course, I'm gonna listen to what y'all saying. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Okay. I'm gonna listen to that. I'm run game here. Okay. I see what you're talking about. Yeah. But if I'm making $100 million in a year, I might not be in the same facility to have a conversation with you, to listen to you. Yeah. I ain't saying what he's doing right though. I don't agree with that shit. No, I don't agree with that shit.
Dead horse, because this is the second time we had this conversation. I done crashed out on this nigga 2 times in a row.
I really shit. I didn't know he had the kids though. You weren't crashing out. I didn't know he had the kids. I didn't know that. Yeah, that's kind of wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about the draft. How do y'all feel about the draft, fellas?
Well, I mean, obviously, Shador is not a 5th round tap. Yeah, that's my big second.
Oh,
I was gonna say, do y'all feel like that was more of a plot as far as number wise, to get the hype for football, or do you think or do you think they really plotted on him trying to stick it to the Sanders family?
Yes, they railroaded that man.
I think it was trying to teach him a lesson.
Buck breaking.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Like he came in super confident, basically feeling like y'all gonna take me in the 1st round.
Yeah.
And they said, nah, we not. And we gonna get you in the 5th round. You gonna get a super low contract, which is fine. He don't need the money.
I'm still making more.
Money.
Like that's when the money mattered. Like
yeah.
I'm still making more money than your front office.
Because who is it, Dylan Gabriel or whatever?
Yeah.
Do y'all think he's gonna get traded? Or
I think it's gonna be a quarterback battle still.
I think they keep all 5 quarterbacks.
Yeah, they got like 5 quarterbacks. But Deshaun Watson never playing another game again.
Yeah.
They ain't got enough massage parlors ready for him.
I mean, first of all, the Browns organization, we all know that's a joke.
Yeah.
They gave that man 200 and however much million guaranteed off of the controversy he had going on. That was
And not one play, not one ball been snapped. Nothing. Hey, he robbed the NFL. I give it to that man. Come on now, that was smooth.
Yeah.
He did hit a clean lick.
Yeah. But no, I think they'll probably keep. They got Joe Flacco for some reason.
Better presence.
Yeah, the veteran president. They got who
They
else?
got,
Pickett, Kenny Pickett.
Super
Plus
Bowl
the two,
winner.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's just
Clean your locker out, bro. Dylan Gabriel need your shit. You know, how did y'all feel about overall, like, just the rest of the draft? Like, yes, we're all disappointed in what happened to Shador. It was a railroad job, obviously. But Travis going at what, 2?
Two.
Yeah.
The Browns
Yeah,
traded that. That was
So stupid, especially if you're gonna take him, take Shador later on down the line. You had the golden opportunity. They are a terribly ran organization. They need to sell that. They need to do something like that. GM. We did talk about this because I spazzed out on that GM. Yeah, I spazzed on that GM because I even felt like watching the post draft interview, like he just even sounded like a hater, and I'm like, bro, you a black man, like have some self respect. You over here dick sucking for the, no, yeah, like you over here dick sucking like that, bro, and you have some self respect, bro. You got a good talent at bare minimum, a starting talent, somebody that can at least. We already seen what his jersey sales did.
oh yeah.
We already seen that. He's already skyrocketed into what the top. I think he's number 1.
He was number 1, yeah, with draft jerseys, yeah.
So it's like,
And still is.
Bronny was the same way.
Oh,
so
bro.
yeah, that's just because his last name for me.
And that was history.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but even then with Bronny, like we seen with Bronny, he just needed time to develop.
Yeah.
He actually needs that time. He didn't get that time in college because his heart.
Yeah.
But if we see him continue to develop, you see what he did in the G League.
Yeah.
Niggas lighting him the fuck up. Like he does not belong there.
Yeah.
Like he just needs the comp. So it's just like
Do you see Bronny being a starter ever? Or he always gonna be a role player?
I think he'll be a good 3-and-D.
Yeah, I can see. I think his ceiling is good. Really good 3-and-D player. Starting, not a starter. You ain't gonna build around, bro.
I'm saying, do you think Bronny would have a starting spot ever?
I think he could.
I think he could too.
He probably will.
For what team?
I mean, we talking 5 years down.
We talking niggas out the league right now.
Give it 2 more years tops.
He got a lot of work.
Yeah.
Once some of them spots open up, we might get there. It might get a whole different conversation.
If Bronny get a starting spot before Rob Dillingham, I'm not watching NBA no more. I'm saying that right now in front of everybody. If he get a starting spot before Rob Dillingham, I'm not watching the NBA. Sorry. And that's just reasonable. You know what I'm saying? Tragic how they doing my nigga over there, but hope they, cook something up,
And then still, shouts out to Cam Ward, like I said last time, because the whole conversation still has been involving Shador. But Cam Ward worked his ass off to, get that number 1 pick and be the guy. Where's he at? He's
Tennessee. They needed that.
Yeah.
They needed that, bro.
Yeah. Shit, I think Tennessee's a better ran organization than fucking Cleveland by a long shot. They just needed a quarterback. Like, yeah, not at all.
You talking about Tannehill?
Tannehill didn't do nothing for him. Will Levis didn't do nothing for him.
Boy, Will. Is he out the league now?
Nah, he's still on the team.
He's the one.
He
I think so.
started.
Yeah,
They need to go ahead and tell him to pack his locker up.
Do y'all feel like the reason why they ran bad is like they don't have enough like do you think Ohio is a big enough like platform to get enough revenue to have a lot of good players at once?
No.
Big enough market. There we go. You know what I'm saying?
It's not an attractive.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
not-
Though.
Nobody want to go there.
It's
Yeah.
not a premier destination. It's a poorly ran organization. Like those two things alone.
Well, I'm asking you, do you think it's poorly ran because of the marketing or like
No, it's poorly ran
just
because
because-
they suck. Like the GM, the ownership, the front office is ass.
yeah.
It's like you could put once again when you brought Deshaun Watson in, you should have and what Odell.
Oh yeah, Odell.
Like you had the pieces
Yeah,
to no, they're just a poorly ran organization and injuries and a bunch of other things. But yeah, nobody wants to go play for Cleveland.
yeah.
You know, it's kind of like how nobody wants to. What's the team in the NBA nobody wants to play for? Shit, in a minute it's gonna be the Mavs.
Right.
It's gonna be the Mavericks. now.
Sacramento has some shit. Well, not because De'Aaron Fox is in San Antonio now.
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't even like. I and DeMar DeRozan is looking at his career like, where am I going there? Yeah, and DeMar DeRozan is still a walking bucket.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, still a walking bucket. So, I don't know. It's this offseason is going to be really interesting in the NBA. You know, same way the NFL offseason was pretty interesting. But I think the NBA, because matter of fact, let's get to the elephant in the room. The Bucks got bounced. Where do you think Milwaukee goes from here, guys?
Doc Rivers got to go.
Everybody knows that. Doc Rivers need to go and retire.
He's the
He's not a bad coach.
And you keep saying he's not a bad coach. He's
Not a bad coach.
he's liked by the players, but he don't got it.
Can I ask a question? If Dame don't get injured, do they get beat that bad?
Yes.
But I'm talking about before because he didn't play. He played game one. He didn't play game 1 or 2, did he?
He didn't play like for even before that.
Okay, what I'm saying without with the team they have and without Dame injury, do they get beat by the Indiana Pacers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hold on, wait. I'm talking about we talking about a health. I'm not talking about no bullshit ass Dame that they had in games where he was getting his ass baked by a dude. I'm talking about a healthy Buck squad. They get beat by Indiana 5 games.
Yes, because you have to look at who Giannis is. You have to look at who Giannis is.
A healthy Bucks team get beat 4-1 to the Pacers. We talking about a healthy Dame and a healthy Giannis.
Yes. Yes.
Motherfucker, bro.
Yes, I'm saying that. I'm not high because if you look at it,
MVP Giannis since that season. We ain't seen a championship Giannis.
Let's stop.
Giannis is still ever since that championship. Giannis.
Come on.
That's what I'm saying.
They're not going. They're not top. They're not
Exactly.
top
That's
10,
what I'm saying. I'm not bagging on him. I'm just saying if the team ran around him, good or bad, it's ran around him. If he's having a good game, the team is gonna have a good game. If he's having a bad game, there's not another player that's gonna step up and give them what they got. Dame did not do what they thought he was supposed to come and do this season. That's why I said no.
Do the injury. We talking
I
like
knew Dame had injury problems coming in.
I just feel like y'all playing Dame like he washed and like Tyler Halliburton finna do him that. He not washed, but I'm saying we talking about a healthy Dame and Giannis getting beat by Indiana Pacers in 5 games. I don't think nobody watch basketball. We saying that at this point. That's crazy. But a healthy Dame and a healthy Giannis, we seen Giannis even if they was losing how they was losing, they weren't just getting blown the hell out with just Giannis. Imagine if Dame he gets some hip with Dame, and Dame ain't. We see what Dame do in the playoffs. We can't say Dame ain't been that. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody isn't.
I don't think they get beat 5 games if he healthy. You know what I'm saying? I think that, and I don't think Doc Rivers is a bad coach.
See, that's where
you lose.
He's not a bad coach.
What has he done since the Celtics? I'll wait.
But
Hey,
What has he done? What has he done? Because he's had the talent. What has he done? He's had the talent on the Clippers. What has he done? He had the talent on the Bucks. What has he done? I'll wait.
At the end
He
of the day,
ruined them teams.
you can't blame the coach and the player out there playing.
shit, Doc can't get out there and go hoop. You see what I'm saying? Like,
But it's up to you. It's like how I felt about Mike Malone. Right?
Mike
Mike
Malone's a great coach in my book.
I think he's a great coach too.
I also think Doc Rivers is a great coach.
I don't think they're in the same bracket.
Right, but has Mike Malone had that type of success, like outside of the Nuggets team?
What success has Doc Rivers had?
With the Celtics?
That's his one team.
That's
the one win.
and they won and won a ship, did they not?
Okay, so did the Nuggets and Mike Malone.
But that's like comparing y'all making Doc Rivers sound like
Yeah.
somebody.
Like even though he lost,
is a terrible coach.
even though listen to this, bro. Even though
Cowboy slander right now.
Nah, yeah, we
Hey,
all
come
the
on.
Cowboys.
Nah, fuck all y'all.
boy, fuck the Cowboys. I'm a and I'm
Hey,
Dallas. Fuck the
Cowboys
Cowboys.
fan, and
I'm a-
Mike McCarthy.
Yes, he had to go.
McCarthy though.
Dak need to go instantly. Dak need to get the fuck up out of there. I'm just gonna say that right
How
now.
do y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about the Cowboys? How do y'all feel about the draft, the Cowboys draft, and what do y'all think the season looks like for y'all this year?
We did what I expected.
Typical move for the Cowboys. Offensive tackle. The problem is I like the pick. I didn't like the pick at first. You're at 12. Trade back if you're going to get an offensive tackle, bro. He's going to be there. You get extra picks.
But the thing was, we didn't know if he was going to be there because look what happened with the Saints. The Saints got who we should have got. So we was kind of looking like, hey, if we don't go on and get our tackle right now, we're going to be kind of stuck. And we got to, I feel like that was a good pick for where we were.
Yeah.
And what we were going for, because we got another basically looking like All-American, All-Star, in the making.
Yeah.
We had to go and get somebody to replace Zach Martin. Because that was a big part of it. As much as we want to talk about Dak and all this other stuff, he has had the perfect line to give us what we should be expecting. It's just, he gonna poop it sometimes.
All the time.
Because nobody can give us shit about as far as our line, pass protection, and none of that. He be having the time. We got the big squad up front to give us that run. We gonna see what happened with the running back. We just got two.
Y'all got two running backs in the draft, and I also heard there's talks about Amari Cooper coming back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. I feel like overall the draft, I think it was nice. I think we got good pickups. Our running back room now, we have options, We got 2 rookies, 2 vets, and then Deuce Vaughn, which who knows.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, I'm feeling all right. I don't like to be too optimistic because I've been down this road before. Hype was up every. As far as Dak goes, good quarterback in the regular season, terrible quarterback in the playoffs.
Also, the best quarterback you'll see when he's down by like 30 points.
In the fourth quarter.
He'll go crazy.
That shit no matter then.
If it be too late.
Yeah.
And that's what I hate. I don't want no quarterback coming out and you iced that first and then you just all of a sudden got a hot hand. Start out with that hot hand. Like you were doing what like for real. He'll look good because he's not trying to get talked about and get blown out, as far as stat wise. Yeah. Dak is a stat quarterback. As far as you look at it, stat wise, he looks amazing. But get
the LeBron of the
But get out there on the field and you be like, what the fuck is you doing? How's your stats showing, what you doing on this field?
And actually, me calling him the LeBron of the NFL was me giving him too much credit.
That's a lot of shit.
Yeah.
I was about to say.
I thought of it. That was a lot of fucking credit. Like, too much credit. I'm sorry. My bad, LeBron. I don't mean no disrespect, fool. I'm a Melo fan, but I don't mean no... Like, really, Dak's the Melo of the NFL. I'll take that.
Yeah, that kind of...
Is that too much credit?
You pushing. Hey,
is that still too much
that's
credit?
pushing, bro. That's pushing.
All right. I don't know who to compare him to. Like, I'm trying to get love. I'm trying to...
I don't even know because it just pisses me off of like... It seems like he can be inconsistent.
Oh, yeah, all the time.
All the time.
Hey, Zay, you gonna give him Zach Randolph or something? You ain't giving. Yeah, you can't put no.
You
You can't give him no Melo right now. You can't. You got to get a little closer.
Ain't no thug. That nigga name is Dakota.
Zach Randolph wasn't living like that, but I don't know, man. I just feel like the Cowboys. It just been a long time, man. It's been like
Nigga, 30
Sam
years.
Cook said, nigga, it's been a long time coming.
We just get tired of doing enough to get by.
Yeah,
Because it seemed like everybody else, like, what really pissed me off, and I've been said it since last year, watching Washington have that turnaround should be us this year to be 1,000. Cause come on now,
Y'all want to know why?
Yeah, let me hear it.
Yeah.
As long as you know.
we know it's Jerry's fault because fucking what's his name went in there and turned everything around for Washington.
Oh, Dan Quinn.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah, y'all.
And we got rid of him.
Yeah.
Well, because he low key
Dan Quinn
trashed y'all.
Nah, honestly, Dan Quinn had our defense rolling.
Yeah, but then when he
That last game he played, man, the playoffs. I was at that game against the Packers. We got our.
He knew he wasn't gonna stay with the Cowboys.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, he already had that job. He was just there, just save face. That's all it was.
sabotage. Damn, Fred VanVleet, you ain't have to push Jimmy like that. That nigga slapped the shit out of you. I wouldn't be mad.
Damn.
Oh man. Yeah,
Man, he tired of losing. He got one with the Kawhi, and then he said, "Shit, I gotta do something because this is the last game 7."
Yeah, this winner go home.
Yeah, and
they
it's
go
looking
home.
like they going home.
Yeah, down by 10. Yeah.
I told you.
Golden State wasn't going for that, bro. We said that.
Yeah, I feel like one person the YNs ain't gonna take out is Steph. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think Steph.
Oh, you
I
take
think
out
he
Steph,
gonna run with the
Draymond beating your
YNs.
ass.
Steph gonna run with the YNs, bro. Steph running with the YNs. He ain't going.
Fuck with Buddy Hill, Draymond, and Jimmy finna jump your ass.
Yeah, they gonna.
For real.
Steph almost he got an old head body, but he's still running with the YNs on the court, bro.
But that's a light skin surrounded by dark skin niggas.
Or it be the Nugget situation. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't gonna sneak this on them.
Yeah,
It
you
be
don't
the
get
Nugget
to take this
situation.
because your team at home.
My
Anyways,
favorite player at home, you know. And it's
your
okay.
team at home right now.
Like you say, you a Melo fan. Melo ain't won shit either.
Hey, but he got more Olympic rings than
Hardy.
Hey, that's the great.
Put this one up.
He ain't won nothing.
hey, he done made it further than James.
James has been to conference finals
I'm waiting on you. Tell me.
with the Rockets. I think with the conference finals they lost. Melo did the same shit. Melo ain't been to the championship.
Hey, man got more Olympic been to the Olympics and got more gold medals.
Yeah, we talking about no in the U.S. They the same. It's the same argument.
If you had to put James Harden and Melo 1-on-1, who you taking?
I'm probably
You gotta take Melo, man.
Who you take? Arion, who you taking? You got the mic right now.
Yo, who you taking?
I'm taking Hoodie Mello.
Pass it to Cam. Who you taking, Cam?
I gotta let this be known. I'm taking Braid Mello. Nugget Mello.
I'm taking Melo for sure. That's not an argument. But he not. They had the same career though. And if a nigga, you can't say he greater because they ain't won shit.
Team around. Who do you want to build a team around? Let me ask you that. Who would you build a team around? Melo, prime Harden.
Prime Mello gonna get you a ring.
I'm going James Harden. I'm going Harden.
Because I did it on 2K.
I'm going Harden.
Give my
I'm going Harden.
Remember how I said I was gonna put my little I do it all the time. I be bored. And I just simulate the season and just see what we do. We won that ring.
I love that ring, man.
I'm going Harden.
I'm glad.
Melo nice though, you know. It just
Also, he got a tech for that.
Yeah, like bro, that was a
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Made no sense.
Did y'all catch any fights this weekend? I wish I missed Canelo, which is a first time actually ever. I never miss a Canelo fight. I really never miss a fight night, but like I said, this weekend was just one of those
Yeah.
goes.
It wasn't. You didn't miss nothing.
I didn't think so.
It wasn't nothing. All of these fights this weekend were tune-up fights for coming at the end
For
of this year.
September and everything. Arion.
My bad.
Don't go over the mic and not say nothing, nigga.
Yeah, that same way you looked at me as I was looking at it, hitting the little Apple Pay. wouldn't let me go, wouldn't approve the transaction, so I didn't get a chance to watch it. That said, man, we got Terrence Crawford, Canelo later on this year. Right, of course.
Right here by myself, locked in.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I love y'all to death, and I love watching fights with y'all. But that is
That ain't
one fight.
happening.
Same way with Bud and Bud and Earl. I went the fuck home. Hey, look, I was at home, feet up, comfortable. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight with nobody over his seat. I don't want to do none of that. I'm finna be right here comfortable. Feet up. You know, no discussions, no arguments. That way, however this fight go, I can cry in peace.
Yeah.
Who y'all got winning?
Ooh.
Who y'all got?
Yeah, I'm gonna catch this one. I ain't gonna put them. But I'm gonna.
I mean, I'm gonna just say Canelo.
Just for fuck's sake.
Just yeah.
For me,
I know they're both good, but that's all I know.
oh man, that's a hard one because I'm really split down the middle. I think it's gonna be a great fight. I think Crawford has the power. Canelo has the size. You know, it'll be damn. It's gonna be tough. If I had to call it, honestly, I think it's going to split decision, or not even split. I think it's going draw probably. I think we'll see a trilogy out of that one. If I'm just gonna have to be completely honest, I think it'll be that close of a fight, that it's hard to call. And that's not even me just trying to play the middle and like as a fan of both. Because I'll be honest, I'm a bigger fan of Canelo, and Canelo has the better resume than Bud. Bud's only solidifying fight is Spence, and that's a Spence coming off of flipping his fucking car. You know, a Spence that couldn't even see out of one of his eyes, a Spence that had to get surgery and had to have the fight pushed back in general. You know, so like it's hard for me to gauge where I think Bud will land against Canelo, but overall, I think it'll be a good fight. It'll be one that's very enjoyable. I think it's something that boxing needs, like two mega stars, two premier fighters that'll sell the fight. You know, Canelo is for sure going to sell the fight. Bud is going to sell the fuck out the fight. And you're going to have that, unfortunately, like, and I hate this, and this is part of the reason why I don't want to pick, is because it's going to be a black versus brown thing in general. And that's not something that I'm fond of regardless. I believe that we're one and the same. But the way that it's going to be toted and the fans are going to look at it, the communities are going to look at it, that's how it's going to be broadcasted across the world, you know, just on the internet and everything. But in reality, fuck it, man. I'm going Nello. Fuck it. I got to go Nello. Nello has the resume. Nello goes up and down weight classes. Granted, Bud does the same thing, but Nello has the resume. Nello, yeah, I'm going Nello. Fuck it. Split decision.
Divided. Canelo. It's really gonna come down to who has the better camp, obviously, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then mid-fight, it's just gonna depend on like, is Canelo like who's gonna have the upper hand when it comes to speed, right? Because I think it'll be Bud.
Bud will have the speed.
So
Canelo will probably have the power.
Exactly. And as far as like getting counterpunched and stuff like that.
See, and then when you think about that, Canelo has the better defense. You know, when it gets down to it, Crawford's gonna have a hard time hitting Canelo.
Yeah. Fighting at the weight that they fighting at, yeah.
That's not an easy target to
all.
hit. Because after Canelo lost to Floyd, his defense just skyrocketed. Like, he learned so much from that fight, and including as his careers went. Because Nello ain't no hoe. You know, he's fought at whatever weight class. Bro jumped up to fucking super heavyweight.
That shit is
like,
funny.
And Nello can take a punch. So even though I believe Crawford has the power, you're going to have a hard time putting him down. And I think it's going to go, I think it's gonna go that same way for Crawford. Is gonna have a hard time putting Nello down. That's why I have to still. Part of me is saying a draw because it's gonna come down to who can put who on their ass. I think it's more likely that Canelo puts butt on his ass. That's my breakdown. That's my predictions on that fight. But I'm excited. I'm very excited. I love boxing. That's one of my passions to do. Oh my God. Yeah, these niggas finna pack Houston the fuck up. Yeah, but I just see hey
Man,
Steph ain't going, bro. Steph ain't going.
hey bro, just got the towel over his head. Just depleted, bro. Rubbed his back. Like it's okay, bro. We'll be back next year.
yeah. That's the thing about Houston. They're young. They'll be back.
You feel me? And that's why I love that we're moving into the next gen of NBA.
Yeah.
I love it. I love that these young dudes are hungry. I love the Halliburtons. I love the Jalen Greens. I love the Shaw's. I love them on the court. Anthony Edwards.
I feel like looking back, beginning of the season, I didn't know nobody. It was just like, well, I'm saying no, nobody is. Well, I'm saying it's used to we looking at seeing like the LeBrons, the Stephs, all of them. It's like,
Yeah.
but you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
It's like we're seeing it, but we're seeing more of like what used to be role players are starting to step into they spotlight, they shine, and you like, hold on, who is number 20 something? Like who is it? You like, dang, he came from the G League, bro, man, and he 22, 23, and now looking at it like, bro, we in our 30s, some of us in our 30s and shit, looking at it as far as we came up, as far as watching TV. And seeing, our players who we had as our favorite, like you were saying, Melo, stuff like that. It's like now, as far as these young dudes, we didn't have that chance because we was working. Our life was hitting us. So like a lot of when they was coming up in college and getting a freshman start, as far as in the NBA and shit, we didn't get to see that. So it's now they starting to get that spotlight. We coming out like, who are you?
Coming out like, who are you? Wow, Fred. Fred is a bitch. Oh, he just pushed that nigga after the shot. But I get it because you know the unspoken rules of basketball.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hey, look, good shot. Too bad it does nothing.
Now this will be getting on my nerves right there.
Oh yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about Dylan the villain. How do y'all actually feel about him?
Oh, like
Well, who? Dylan Brooks.
Nah, he can get out of here, bro.
I think Dylan is like one of them old scrappy players. Like I'm gonna say, he get on the right team where he can come out in the role and he'll roughing you up like Green do. Yeah, they gonna love him, bro, because he a person who gonna go out there and he gonna fight for he gonna keep that fight in y'all when y'all losing bad. He's a Zebo. Yeah. Every team need a Zebo, kinfolk. A lot of teams can use a Zebo
for sure.
You
know somebody that's gonna get down there.
You somebody who's gonna die for
possibly fight.
Yeah, he gonna die for that.
And he can do that, but yeah, he's very annoying.
He crash shot.
Hey, you talk too much to do this much. Yeah. Like this much to do this.
I mean, I felt the same way. I didn't like Matt Barnes until he signed to the Lakers.
I fuck with Matt Barnes.
Yeah. He used to get on my nerves. I mean, I'm a Lakers fan. He did the little ball flinch. He was just bummed. Then he signed to the Lakers. And
like, oh, he kind of cool.
It's good to have that on your team.
I like him over here, other than on the opposite. But we'll go ahead and start wrapping this up, man. It's been a fun conversation.
Yeah,
I loved it. One thing we like to do here is a song of the pod. What is y'all songs of the pod? It can be one or two, something that you're just jamming this week that you want to go ahead and get to the good folks at home.
Hey man, I was just showing Mike this song. Hold on, I gotta remember what it's called. It's hard though.
What you got?
I'm trying to see how many points.
I'll go first. I got Money Over Everything by Z the Wizard, up and coming Dallas artist. Yeah. I got that one.
Mine gonna be that. What's the song called by Sexy Red? That Hoochie Coochie. Hey, that's jamming. I don't care.
Pass the mic to Arion, please. Pass the mic.
That Brock Purdy. Top Money's Brock Purdy.
Man, I've been listening to that PSO, that Eastside Body.
I got No Love by Trap Dicky with Big X the Plug.
Okay.
It's tough.
And
I heard that. That's hard. I heard
Yeah.
that.
my shit is gonna be give me a hug, give me a psych, nigga. Quit playing, bro. Man, I've been on that Rosama all weekend, bro. That Orange Tape EP, man. Y'all got me fucked up. If y'all really thought it was gonna be "Give Me a Hug." Y'all tweaking. But if I had to pick one song off because that whole thing slide, bro. Bump Down. I think I'm gonna go Blueprint. The intro track, bro, it was just so special. It's something motivating about it, like just the things he's talking about, the things that he's saying. Just once again, that Blueprint is special, bro. A special intro. That's how you kick off a tape, if you ask me.
Yeah.
And on that note, my guys, Mike and Justin, tell the people where to find y'all at.
Oh man, I mean, we're Instagram is at Right on Target Pod. TikTok's the same.
Right on Target Pod. We on everywhere you stream podcasts, Apple, Spotify, all that good stuff. Right on
YouTube.
Target Podcast, YouTube, Right on
Yeah.
Target Podcast. And we keep it pretty uniform, so
Yeah.
it's easy for you to find.
Yeah.
For sure.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, thank you guys for having us, man.
We appreciate coming out here. We listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
It's cool to actually be on the set, you know.
Getting through a few of the crash outs, you know.
Hey, yeah, you get to experience a crash out firsthand.
Yeah, we watching it live.
That's what we love to see, man.
Me in my natural state. But yeah, man, that is episode
46.
46.
Yeah, man, it's episode 46. I appreciate you guys for coming through, rocking with us. I'm glad that we're able to build this relationship and this bridge and continue to build up the city as a whole.
Yeah.
Man.
And on that note, I'm gonna let everybody run their own outros tonight. You feel me? Y'all go ahead. I ran the intros. Y'all go ahead and run y'all's own outros.
It's your boy Ksmuve. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. You know, go on, like, comment, subscribe. Go on, send this to somebody, tell a friend. Just want to give a shout out to all the mothers. You know, this probably gonna drop after Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all of y'all. You know, if it wasn't for y'all, we wouldn't be here. That's all I want to say. You know, appreciate y'all for tuning in. For Mother's Day?
Mother's Day. Next Sunday, right?
Ne-
Yeah, we drop on Wednesday.
Oh, well,
Happy
happy pre-Mother's Day. You know.
You gonna go? I mean, like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Zay is a crash out, so he should snip this and put this at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Just to, you know what I'm saying? Just to get somebody to draw in. You know what I'm saying? Now, but hey, we had another good conversation, bro. A lot of different perspectives. So I just tune in. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I mean, like, comment, subscribe. These guys, they the best out here, man. So, you know, check us out too. You know, while you on YouTube, you know.
Yeah, man. Shout out the OTG podcast, man.
We appreciate that.
Appreciate that. And once again, I'm your host, the one and only ZayB. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for tuning in, tapping in with us, fucking with us. Make sure you tap in with my good folks over here, Right on Target Podcast. And once again, tell a friend to tell a friend. This shit'll never end. And we'll see you on the next one.
Yes, sir.